Alright, everybody. We are live. And today we're going to be starting our playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3. Yes, Assassin's Creed 3. It's actually been quite a while since I've done an Assassin's Creed game on the channel. Actually, chat, I'm just turn down the audio a wee bit. Jeez, the audio was actually really booming in my end. How the fuck do you turn down the graphics settings? General, maybe? No. That's really loud. Just turn that down a wee bit. Game volume should be fine. Because it is a wee bit loud on my end. But anyway, so as I said, today we're going to be starting our playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3. So we've done all the, so as I said, it's been quite a while since we've done the Assassin's Creed games, but we've done all the Ezio games. So we've done Assassin's Creed 1 on the channel, we've done Assassin's Creed 2 on the channel, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelation. So we've done Altair's game and all of the Ezio collection. And obviously, I took a bit of a break from Assassin's Creed because there's so many Assassin's Creed to go through. I replaced the Assassin's Creed games with the Infamous franchise. So we've came back to this to finish off the Assassin's Creed games. At least do 3 additional Assassin's Creed games on the channel before I think I'm going to move back to another franchise. Then we might come back to Assassin's Creed after that. So the games that we're going to be doing for Assassin's Creed over the next couple of months, next few months, obviously we're going to be doing other playthroughs in between them. As my playthrough format works, is I do 4 playthroughs of games pretty much at a time. So complete this, then we'll go to Mafia 2, which is the next playthrough. Then we're going to what are we doing after Mafia 2? Oh, I think we're doing Battlefield after Mafia 2. No, we're doing Dead Island's Riptide, that's what we're doing. So we're doing this, then we're going to do Mafia 2, then we're going to do Dead Island's Riptide, then we're going to do Battlefield Bad Company. And after we've done Battlefield Bad Company, we will play Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. That's Black, at least. So that's the remaster version. Obviously, it's a little clickbait, I said 10 years later, but who cares? We do it all the time. So obviously, due to streaming purposes, I can't use HDR, even though my monitor does support HDR. So we're playing this at max graphics on the PC, which should be possible on my PC. I'd be really shocked. It'd be kind of sad if I need a 4090 to play this game at max graphics, but that's what I mean. Probably would to play it at 4K actually, because this game's apparently really demanding at max settings. But we got a 3090, so we should hopefully be alright. So obviously aspect ratio, blah blah. Everything's at absolute max because this game, for some reason, defaults at normal, which is kind of weird. But anyway, enough talk. Let's get into the game. Because the freaking music is so loud. So we are going to do the DLCs well after we complete the game. Maybe I should take a break and make that a short playthrough. We'll see. We'll see. See how good this series is. If this if the Assassin's Creed base game doesn't do that like good at viewership, I'll probably do other games. Then we'll come back and we'll do the DLC. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get into this. So I don't care. And this is also the last Assassin's Creed game you actually play. The modern story is actually kind of interesting. I mean, after this game, I think the modern story was completely pointless. After we take out of Desmond, I think Assassin's Creed should have just outright scrapped the modern story completely. But anyway, let's go into this.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered...
You know, it's funny, this game came out in 2012.
Of his ancestors
and everybody thought it was like going to be the end of the world that year.
That was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Seems a wee bit choppy
here.
It might be the 3, right? Seems like
Let's go.
Hang on, chat. Give me a minute. And the stream's not lagging at all, but I'm noticing a wee bit of what's the word I'm looking for on the cutscenes. It seems a little stuttery, so I'm gonna use River Tuner to cap the FPS to 60 because apparently I don't think the FPS cap's working in the game. So just give me a minute to set that up. Alright, set it up right now. Let's just take that out of the way. There we go. Okay, now the game should run through this. Hopefully it runs better now. I don't know why, it just felt a wee bit choppy there. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Probably nothing, probably just me overreacting. But you know, Hertz sometimes capping the game and the FPS never works on games. So you have to use third-party software. Now, I've not actually played this Assassin's Creed game since like it first came out. Surprisingly. And this was the first Assassin's Creed game I wasn't the biggest fan of. But probably the reason why I was not a big fan of this Assassin's Creed game is because I'm Scottish.
Down went Alice after it, never once considering
so I hate killing Brits.
In the world she was to get out again.
Bad annoying. It's got a slow start compared to the other AC games.
I think we're here.
Oh, can I keep that? Can I turn that off? Can I turn that off? Please tell me I can turn that off, game. Controls. Controller. Yes, I can. Good. Does anyone else hate vibration, or is it just me? These games also play better on a controller than mouse and keyboard, so that's why I'm playing these games on a controller. I run. Nope. You better get used to the modern setting in this game as well. There's a lot of modern setting parts in this game. It's not like the Ezio trilogy where you go in the modern setting for like maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes, at most. This game is like an hour.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
Very nice, Dad.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Software
Alright.
update.
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
The walking tutorial.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Easy enough. The climbing is a bit more simplified in this game. Like, you only need to click after, you don't need to constantly click X. Which, some people prefer the original climbing system, some people
Way through this little obstacle
like the new
course.
climbing system. You do need to click X at all now. This does it automatically.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
That is where the X comes from. Alright. Fuck! There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a great playthrough on the channel, I can already tell. Fucking the views.
Synchronization levels look good now.
Oh,
Should
well.
be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Alright, here we go. Hyphen. Or hyphen, whatever you want to call it.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Alright. Kind of interesting.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Say what?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Hopefully we don't get DMCA'd
Good evening,
by
sir.
music
Way,
that's
please.
300 years old. Okay, bud. Oh, it's this one.
My apologies.
Don't know why you're apologizing, it's not even started yet.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing
Like
either.
the Henry.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
That's a link to what's his name? Edward Kenway. How do you see towards the ending?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Both against Roach and for him. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gagg, sir, is found guilty.
Funny that nobody would notice him at all. Like, you think somebody out of like those, what, few thousand people would see him doing this?
Death without reprieve. I may mention a booking. For Tom Gagg, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. So I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has got more goods into our lot here than any private gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always lets
Freaking lax. Yes. That's actually not bad. What was it? Oblivion that introduced the pick lock system, and then the library games copied it since. Pretty much.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the ports tonight. He's a marvel.
But make haste and use it, boy.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Its face.
Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one! That man there! Seize him!
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed
But
in the
I've done no wrong. I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
I
Good.
beg your pardon.
It's kind of funny because you're a higher up citizen. They don't look at you.
We must have order! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
I shall remember.
Recap.
I can't get out here fast enough.
Order! We must have order!
We must leave at once.
What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it's safe.
When you get caught, you don't move.
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Wonder if anybody found out, like, quite early on who Haven really was.
Fascinating.
Before the big reveal.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
I wonder what happened to the Templars here. The Day Templars, did they just die? Or no? Because Templars in real life are actually like the English. You didn't know that. We'll go back the Atlantic Ocean.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Yeah. That ship's. Right.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
Oh, really?
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas. Call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Don't even stand a chance.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Do you?
Never!
Oh, really?
Like these odds.
Actually, quite a bit, mate.
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Captain's like, what? "26 days. No suspicion."
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Alright. Alright, chat, give me a minute. I need to go for a pee. Alright, we're back. Yeah. So YouTube, I think YouTube must still think I'm a Call of Duty channel from my Call of Duty Ghost playthrough because it's not even recommending this at all. At all. Anybody. At all. Seriously. I got like 1, 2 views so fucking. Probably could complete the stream have like up to 10 views. I don't know. We'll probably save the day. We're gonna do all the games anyway, because that's how I work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not proof.
Just means I'll need to do the games one day again on this channel.
You should feast on lamb and fella. Stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Just said something.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Like I said, you got a nice beating. Oh yeah, it's been 26 days.
Well, nothing to say to you.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
He's not right behind me.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Hey, what the hell? They're trying to drain supplies?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face
He's cut our
in, too.
rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine whilst stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
He's like this right to reverse.
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead. Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea?
I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
No, he's been threatening. We're just listening.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Assassin. Come on, man. Sucks I can't have him when he's like that. I think I would have hit me like that had blades, like with the sword, just stab him when he was on the ground like that. Get up. Get out. Okay.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Wait for the storm. That's one way to lose him. But very dangerous.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Don't know what happened there. Could see it. Just had the rope go off.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh. This one doesn't even happen. We still don't know how long does it take to travel America? 3 months, maybe? 72 days. Or yeah, mind though. It's like here seagulls. Actually, generally around.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Yep. Even though where I live, you can see seagulls like 50 miles away from the beach. So that's not always accurate. Wait a minute. So we started at 22. Here we are. It's about a month and 2 months, 12 days, so about 2 months and a half. Is that accurate?
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Nice.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
We're 2 years off.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Right. So this is a little map. So we get pretty much quite a bit of the Northern East. Right of America.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
It was. Though Benjamin Franklin looks a bit old for 1754 though. I don't know when he was born, but I think he looked a lot longer. Alright, let's see. You got many items to sell. Normal weapons, £700. Expensive for a sword. You probably get a sword nowadays cheaper than that. I think it's all your money. I think it's all my money. Just like that. Where's all to go, dude? Alright. Yeah, I see. So that's how you do that. Got that the British made negotiations with the natives. Sorry, chat, I need the toilet. Again. Days. Though it's probably because the thumbnail's actually pretty bad. But sometimes it's actually really hard to get a thumbnail online. Like I try, but how I usually generate thumbnails is I get a screenshot online, I edit it up to scale it to an aspect ratio, like 90/20 by 1080 or 720p. Sometimes it doesn't always look amazing.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern.
I thought you not like to get a screenshot of it, which really annoying me.
But the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Order. So you kinda get a hint. Like the order and all that stuff. You know, like they don't call the assassins the order. That's all I'm saying.
You lying Cheating no good, son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Privacy.
This way.
What? Could you just randomly... What's that all about?
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
What's some privacy? Yeah, we're into. Yeah, talking about privacy, they totally disagree. Not going to do all the interactions. We're not going to be doing a lot of side missions in this Assassin's Creed game. Because you don't really have to. Plus, they're not as good as the other AC games. Like when we get to Black Flag, we're going to be doing a lot of side quests.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
You talk shit, Tina's like, okay.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off.
Yep.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Yes. We don't need an element of... We don't need an element of surprise, trust me, boy. The bayonet's powerful.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Good one.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
I'll never know.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Think. I was expecting that. Why am I using my fist? I see. Looks like deep at it.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. There's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
Yeah.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this one.
Now, how fucking powerful the bombs were in this?
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
True. Because if you've played this game before, you realise that money is not that important until we get to the next character. We didn't. Ah, shit. There we go.
Stop them, Thomas! In a Jeffy, boss.
Fucking fun, you have to reload though.
Whatever's in this chest is worth it. Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Pretty concerned about that. Wow, my god.
Stop them, Thomas! In a Jeffy, boss.
Come on, reload, reload, reload. Come on. One year later, man. What? See what I mean? Sometimes you just randomly don't connect. Quite glitchy, the builds are. Alright, pal.
That seems to be the last.
They're all dead.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
We're not going to keep up full synchronization, obviously. So if we get to the stage where we can't, then whatever.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Yeah, we do need ammo. Ah, so that's kind of interesting. So, mustics and those guns you pick up, like the rifles, use flintlocks, and muskets use the same ammo type. Makes sense, I suppose. I thought actually I thought they used different ammo types because bigger caliber. Or it's not.
Wonderful.
That's wrong.
Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Alright, eavesdropping. Yeah, could be eavesdropping in this game is a bit. You can't hear them from like miles away, like you could in AC. Ezio's trilogy.
Not our business to meddle, even if we have the best of intentions.
Feed and other staples call upon the good folk of London.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Support the community. St. Mary's will be raising funds to repair.
Why would you just sit like that?
God blesses all dutiful citizens.
Okay, key game.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages.
Yeah, he's still listening.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Go to eShop. Yeah, pop. Nice. I think eShop is still kind of useful in this game. It's not as. You know what? I can't take it. We're probably not going to get to Corner's part of the game until. So it's actually quite a bit. It's actually quite. It's like 3 or 4 hours worth of hidden stuff you gotta do. Yeah, so you're not going to see the guy in the picture, in the thumbnail. So used to holding an R2 button. Or the LB button, because I'm so used to playing the... I don't know why, I've not played the Ezio games in quite a while. Yeah, I'm so used to clicking the freaking holding the R2 constantly.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Oh, that. Leap of faith.
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
So is his church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
Yeah. Sounds great, got it. Come on.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands.
Yeah, so Joe. Got your challenge for you. Well, that's quite annoying. The dialogue skipped.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Charles. Whatever. Whatever, I would have done that if the stupid AI wasn't just like, hey. You know? I like got look at any of these guys. That's actually quite annoying. It's actually gonna be like directly. Oh man, we pretty much got through ammo. Come on.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
No, we can't jump that high in this game. Damn. What the? Okay. I can tell there's a lot of fucking bugs in this. What do you mean target lost? What? We didn't lose the target. The fact is one of the targets fucking glitched out. He fucking flew. That was quite weird. Not like we had to steal it, we weren't allowed to assassinate.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'd take his hands. Put an end to his surgering. Maybe I'd take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'd take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
Commoners' dirt, Cutter. And proud of it.
Your parents must be so very proud to raise a specimen like yourself.
Quiet now. I need to concentrate on me work.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Or nothing else. Yeah, we can do this stealth. Whatever. Whatever. Very fast recovery.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
I like how the guard doesn't even look suspicious.
How'd
Like,
you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
I think when these fancy suits do look at you, we're like, shoot. Totally looks like a recruit outfit, you know.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself? Or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your arrival?
if you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Perhaps Stein Marlborough? No. Its residents are too content. Their home. What of Lynn or Ship Street? Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
By royal charter, King's College has been created in New York Colony. Hear all! The crown fosters advanced knowledge in the colony. By royal
Now!
Hey, what? Oh, distract them.
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war!
After him!
You think they'd be like... What the fuck happened there? He got stuck, man. The remastered version of this is actually quite buggy.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Yeah, I don't think you will. Oh, that's what I was meant to shoot.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
I mean, he's quite generous, even. You know, most people would. Since you kill him.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. The convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Be it known that the representatives from the Albany Congress, renewed diplomacy with the Mohawk has been promised.
I think G-Lo would shoot me like, what the hell did he do? Wait for it. Let's go out of also. No, it's not. Just a simple control.
What the hell is this?
Nice with him as well. Yes.
Charles, you and Williams serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
King's College has been created in New York Colony.
Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Who would be very suspicious?
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Thanks, Seth.
Goddamn dogs.
Let no man reach us.
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
It's kind of interesting that they put the assassin symbols up now instead of the cross.
Bringing fresh meat.
On your guard, men.
Come here. I want to take a look.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
Right to the base.
Engage the enemy.
Who's your on, Ned? Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
It's like you got to read the Reaper. This is you're like, what the hell? Someone said that to you.
All clear.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
Silas.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
Alright, chat. I don't know what is going on today. It's like one of these days where I get like once a month on a stream. Or like once a couple of weeks where I constantly need like a pee. It's really, really, really annoying. So I apologize for that. That's like the fourth time. Alright, we're back. We're back. Hopefully that's me done from the best bit. Who the frick knows? Alright. Back to the map. See, I wasn't so much. I didn't see the option objective. Oh my god, okay. As I said, the option stuff is not as... What do you like?
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas Smith, newly recruited. Arrived from London just last week, in fact.
And you're to patrol with us.
Hey, what's up? You know, you want to, look the other way? Maybe?
A nice change of pace from the campaigning back then.
Gonna have a quick move up.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Carter had me working late. You know Carter.
Really? Really? That's pretty bullshit. That's actually pretty... Wait, again? What the fuck? The guy literally was at the location when they got checked.
All I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back.
Go on, hit them. We'll hold back the guards while you deal with them. When there's skills like these, it's no wonder that with guard.
What the fuck? Maybe we should have actually played the original version of this.
Benjamin, stop the interloper! Glad to have you with me. I could use some help.
Kill him!
I'll deal with the rest.
Kill the intruders! All of them!
I'll fit you like a cod.
Yeah.
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Damn. Fair enough. You got lucky. Doesn't fucking touch them. But did keep his promise.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
Probably gonna finish off about 20 past, dude. Right way past and have to do these maybe. We'll see. Because Assassin's Creed 3 is, I think it's longer than the Ezio trilogy. Well, it's longer than Assassin's Creed Revelations, but I think it's in the same length as Assassin's Creed 2. That's a super long game.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved.
Yeah, he really wants promotion.
There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
Winter. 1751. Yeah, it's kind of weird they made Reggie on Fire look so old in this, even though this is like said it starts in the 1750s. So like 20 odd years before the Revolution War. I actually didn't know when the Revolution War actually started. Like 17 some. It was whenever the... Is that Tea Party or something? No, it was before that. Shooting massacres. Not American. Actually, we don't learn that part of history.
Charles, any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
Okay. See, the viewpoint system in this game doesn't seem to matter as much because, like, I'm unlocking the area just by running there. The mini map, as you can see. Which kind of is a strange change. This was definitely the first game in the Assassin's Creed franchise that started to make siphonization a bit less pointless. Synchronization, like the viewpoints. You don't need to actually unlock it. Sure, you don't see the areas on the map, but in fact you actually do. By just walking over them once. So it does kind of make the viewpoint system a bit more pointless. I think that was kind of a worse change for Assassin's Creed personally. But we'll see. But as I said, this Assassin's Creed game doesn't have a lot of good side content in my opinion. It's actually worth playing. It's not like ACM. It's not like AC Brotherhood, Revelations, Black Flag. And it's not like Unity, you're not forced to do the side content. I know some of the new AC games you can't afford the side content, but that's still a bit better on the games. Not by much, but yeah. That's just my opinion. But I've not played this game since it like first came out, so but I actually have to turn on my PlayStation and tell you what Assassin's Creed. Definitely 2012. I know that was early 2013. Played this game before the PlayStation 4 came out, I know that for a fact. What's this? Oh, I gotta shut it down. Oh, yeah. Well, as I said, we're just going to completely focus on the story for now, until we get to corner, at least, which we probably won't be getting until tomorrow. Trying to I'll get my stream time. We're going to end soon. Also, the health regen in this game as well, which was, I think, kind of a weird change in Assassin's Creed personally as well. Like, granted, the health regen system was kind of pointless because of the medicine, and Ezio games you could carry so many and just spam it so much. But anyway, we'll do this for because it's in the way. But Assassin's Creed for you and if you do them as Haven, like the viewpoints when you come back later as a Connor later in the game. I don't know if you have the viewpoints already unlocked. Oh fuck. Kinda not looking for that. They just killed themselves. That's another thing to be moved in this game compared to the Ezio trilogy. Like the Ezio trilogy, if you were fighting like 20 guards or something like that, like the last couple of guards would run away. It's actually in the Ezio trilogy, like there's like there's one section of the game I think you have to kill like 100 guards, right? And every time reinforcements show up, they would run away instantly because one person kills like 50 guards. That was kind of a cool feature. I don't think that ever returned. Unfortunately, probably should have took the horse, but oh well.
If you've a delicate problem needs attending to, Jack Frederick is your man. His feet, efficient and...
I think the team's a little bit unrealistic when it comes to the amount of fucking British soldiers they are everywhere. I think if maybe there was that many British soldiers, like in every street, but maybe there was like that back then. But I think if there was, the Britain probably would have won the Revolutionary War. I'm not joking there. Like honestly, maybe there was. I don't know. None of us will probably know. Oh, nice. Good horse now. They're 50 yard bumps. Like Assassin's Creed 2, you just go up to the bumps. We'll do one more mission. Yeah. Could end it here, but I did go to the toilet like 3 times, so we probably took about 5 minutes off the stream. We'll do it. I'm gonna spam it. I didn't know exactly where we were headed. Freaking horse stamina. Fuck me, the horses are well slow in this. I think the fastest game I ever played that had like the horses were like really fast, and that's quite realistic. Like the snow was Red Dead Redemption 1. Like the horses in Red Dead Redemption 1 go like super fast. That'd be a game we'll do a playthrough on one day. Wow. Maybe we'll do Red Dead Redemption 1 after Siege. The Siege Row franchise. We'll do Red Dead Redemption after Saints Row. Jesus, you have to run so fast. Maybe we do need to unlock these viewpoints so we can fast travel a bit faster. Yeah, we'll do this mission. And that'll be us for today. Try to see.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
Maybe not have gloves.
We'll move faster on horseback. I'm afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Come on, Lee.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
Tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Yeah, let's get on these trees. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go that way. Ah.
Wait here. Damn it. Wait! Come back! Do you return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious? I can handle things from here.
But, sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out!
You move so slow in this game. Like ridiculously slow.
Woman, only let me speak! Enough with these games!
Early in the game. clicked the wrong button just there as well. It didn't fail for some reason.
You try my patience, woman!
What? Guess I'm not allowed to climb up trees yet.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Because he's exhausted.
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Gadzde.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Okay, so it's not the mission. Awesome. What's the point of that? Still, there's no means.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain. Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves. The sting of the salt in my eyes. And the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Okay.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
The fist fights in this game are just so peaceful.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
I didn't get hit all.
Here.
I'm hurt. I didn't take any damage.
You should stop the bleeding.
That you see, damn you, Ubisoft.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Okay. Alright, chat. That's gonna be us. Today, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah. So that's gonna be us for today. So we'll be continuing this tomorrow and on Friday. And probably for onwards next week. I don't remember how long AC3 is. We'll probably if we manage to stream every single day next week, we'll probably finish it at the end of next week. Possibly. I can't remember how long AC is. I think it's like 20 hours, something like that. It's not super long compared to some of the other AC games, but it's not super fast. I think it's about the same length as AC2. We'll probably complete it like about 10 parts. That's my estimate. Because we did a lot more than I thought we would to do actually in 2 hours. We did a lot more, but I have a track record of playing pretty fast in games that I've played before. Even games I've not played before, I can play pretty fast. So it's just the way I play games. Which is probably why I suck at games like Dark Souls, isn't it? Because Red Bear's never played those types of games. I can't really comment on that, but I just have a habit of playing like really fast. And that's just the way I play games. Unless it's an online game where I fucking suck. Because I'm too aggressive. That's always been a problem for me. Too aggressive. But it's the way I've always played. Unfortunately for some, but probably unfortunately for others. So, yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow, and yeah. So, peace out.